Hi, Scorpio. Welcome to your reading for December 2018. My beautiful Scorpios, and those intuitively guided. Welcome, everyone. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And you can certainly have, Venus, certain planets too. Whatever um, brought you for a reason. We are in a different location. I decided to take a little weekend away. So I'm in a bear hotel. So we're going to do this on the bed. Yeah, because I feel like doing it. I definitely feel like doing it. I apologize. I did not bring my Tibetan singing bowl. What? I don't know why. But so we're going to go ahead and start. So as I'm shuffling, I am going to ask you to just let go of any expectations. Go with the flow. I hope you can hear me okay. Actually, let me turn my volume up a little bit more. Okay. Yes, I'm in my PJs. Two cards fell out. I'm not going to keep them, but I do want to look at them. We have the Hierophant, card of Taurus, the Moon, card of Pisces, and we have the Four of Swords. I just feel like someone's praying for answers here. It's like someone's trying to figure out whether there's a connection between yourself and another. Because I feel like you feel like you're starting to feel this connection with someone, or they with you, and it's like you were right at that point where maybe unsure of what to do next. I don't know why Pisces is really standing out to me. So I know someone, Scorpio and Pisces, Scorpio and Pisces. Oh, that, I'm thinking, I mean, I've done readings for those two signs together, and it's very emotional relationship, very passionate relationship. I do think there's a lot of ups and downs, but downs are about working out. I do feel like the two of you understand each other very well, but I could definitely see emotions running high on both ends. Okay, just take a moment. I should have propped myself up a little bit. Wow. So we open your reading. Oh, I don't like the way that looks. With the 10 of Pentacles. 10 Pentacles. This is the energy of feeling good within your material world. I like that this is your first card, because this is the energy that's coming in. So, real stability. I often feel within the Ten of Pentacles is talking about a family life. So, making it as a family. This can also talk about family money being handed down, family businesses, that type of thing. So let's keep going. And I know you're going to have a little bit of a hard time seeing the card, so I will try. Actually, I'm going to slide over. I'm going to try to bring them to the monitor as much as I can. All right, let's keep going. somebody's definitely watching your growth. I feel like someone is having like tremendous growth within however you earn your money. Someone's watching you. You know the feeling I'm getting. It's like my daughter who started her new tarot channel, right? Jenny Loves Tarot, by the way, and I'm not saying this to put her name out there, but it's making me feel that energy of when you're just starting a project, right? And people watching you as you progress. The progression is good. The progression is quick. This is also the energy of wisdom. I'm feeling a lot of different things with that. But the one thing I'm feeling is the energy of being able to take a deep breath. So it's like someone is receiving their payoff. Okay, quite a few cards flipped, but they're all face up, so we're going to take them. We have the Six of Wands, which is card of victory. We have the Five of Wands. So what I'm feeling is that there is someone who, what's probably going on is an inheritance. Because it kind of feels like family money, probably having to fight over it, right? Because Five of Wands is a card of competition. But I also feel like it's a card of like-minded, or I feel like it's family. I am seeing the victory over that though. So this is telling me there's a lot of ego in this card. There's a lot of ego based on finances that seem to now have come available for a family. Or soon will be, because I definitely feel like you're fighting. You're definitely fighting for this stability. Now, this could also be a family home. But it's showing me that you will have victory over this. But it is showing me also that there were a lot of egos in it, right? So this could not have been an easy battle to win. I can tell you that. Okay, let's keep going. We have the Knight of Swords. So some type of truth's coming in. Clarification coming in. And you know what it feels like to me is there's like this spark of truth that comes in. I was going to say into your life, but I feel like it's really in everyone who's involved. It's like divine help for you to receive what you were meant to receive. It's like divine help from loved one. So if someone had passed, it's almost like they probably can see what's going on. So some type of clarity being sent in from them. And I kind of feel like it's to each individual person. I have the Three of Swords. I have the Knight of Wands. I have the Queen of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. And by the way, Knight of Swords would be a younger, doesn't have to be, air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And I have the Knight of Wands, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Possibly. Okay, and our last card is Justice. Beautiful. Beautiful. So, It's like the gavel is coming down in your favor. Why? Why is the gavel coming down in your favor? Well, I feel like because there are things within whatever is going on here, I feel like there are details that perhaps you were able to pull out. Again, could be epiphanies, could be, mom or dad who's gone before me, grandma, grandpa, and they're almost sending me, like direction, like look in the nightstand, look in the drawer of the nightstand. Whoa, and perhaps somebody needs to look in a drawer of a nightstand. But I do feel like it is through your, how do I say this, dedication, through your focus, your determination. This is really why the gavel comes down in your favor. Okay, let's see what else we have here. I don't know why, but I feel like people were fighting for their homes. Yet, at the same time, I feel like, those who've been fighting for their homes, whether it be through divorce, because I do have that action here too. And if you are going through a divorce right now, and you're fighting for the family home, or let's say alimony, child support, what have you, again, there are things within the details, things that we miss when we're in this energy. So you're being asked to take on the Queen of Pentacles energy. And how you want to think about the Queen of Pentacles? I mean, there's a lot of different ways to explain her, but she is someone who is very detail oriented. She sees the details that others miss. Go into a courtroom, go in grounded. And I'm not kidding. Do a 10-minute meditation before you leave the house, or take off your shoes and put your feet in the ground before you walk into the courthouse. There's something about the more, and I'm not saying that's going to take away your nerves, okay? Because I know the nerves are still going to be there, but there's something about you being grounded, and I feel like it's right before whatever this means for you. It's like right before the proceedings start. If you can, take off those shoes, put your feet in the ground, that type of thing. Do you have high-heeled shoes on? You're like, it's too hard. Go put your arms around a tree if you can find one, because it will help. And, when I think of a tree, I think about the wisdom of the world. Okay, let's bring out your clarifiers. By the way, we started with the, wait a minute, oh, backwards. So we started with the crystal vision. I plan to do it the other way around. And we're going to clarify with the universal tarot. I see someone is sitting in a little heartache right now. Just look at the bottom of the deck, and it is the Ace of Cups. Oh my God, can you see that? Guys, I'm sorry if the video comes across bad. Everything else will be fine, though. Alright, we're going to start at the beginning. We're going to start at the Ten of Pentacles. Beautiful. So we open up with the sun. The energy of the sun. Illumination. You know, I want to say, maybe that's why I said it earlier, that everything's going to be okay. Everything's going to be alright. Everything's going to be alright, alright, alright. It's going to be okay. This is also illumination. And can I say, I feel like for some of you, this is the illumination you needed to find something to help you. It's illumination to help you within this Ten of Pentacles energy. This is a Leo, by the way. Can be a Leo. Let me put it that way. This is, you know, I love the sun because what it's saying, no matter what we're going through, no matter what, when the sun comes out in your reading, take advantage of that energy, because it's saying that what you're going through right now, whatever clarity is needed to move you out of perhaps this Three Swords and into lighter energy will be available. Well, let's look at a couple things. So Mercury went direct. Thank God. My mind just went blank. You know why? Because I'm trying to think of the planetary aspects right now, and I just don't know. Other than Mercury went direct. I mean, I know we have the Cancer full moon. I think new moon is Sagittarius, right? Temperance. Beautiful. This is the card of Sagittarius. I find that kind of ironic because we were just talking about the new moon in Sagittarius. So, when is the new moon? It's in a couple days, right? I'm trying to feel your answer. I may have missed it. I may have missed the new moon. But you know, it's the energy of it. Now, so we have the energy of Sagittarius with the moon. Gorgeous. Right there is gorgeous. This is telling us that something is being, number one, brought to life. Something is, you know, you're in a period right now of being guided, divinely guided. Let me make that clear. And the sun backing that up. Can I say, Scorpio? I feel like the time, let's say December and moving on, I feel like this is saying that life is just going to get better and better and better. I see that there's struggle. I see that there's heartache. But yet, at the same time, I see the overcoming of that. How? It's in my own energy. You know, I see the sun. It's about being happy. And happy starts within. So it's like the illumination within that then penetrates outwardly. We have the Two Swords. We have the Seven of Cups. And we have the Four of Cups. Okay, So I'm still keeping the Ten of Pentacles in the reading. When I do a reading like this, I'm still keeping all the energy. We're just adding to it. So let's look at this. You know, the problem is I can't see the cards. So we'll try it this way. Someone's definitely trying to make a decision over something where you have, you know, it's like I have different options. I have different directions I can go. It can be regarding love. You know, this is cups. I also feel the energy as someone who, you know, what I feel like is you're sitting in your room and you're trying to dig your way out of what feels like, I don't know if it's depression, but let's just say dark times, kind of overcame you. And I feel like you're trying to dig your way out, right? And you're realizing there's different directions you can go. But it's hard for you. It's hard. Now listen, I feel like you're someone who, you know, you're in a situational um energy right now that will shift. And I feel like you were put there by outside circumstances, but you know, within too. Here's what I'm trying to say though. I feel like you're having a hard time getting yourself motivated. And I do feel like some of it has to do with a sadness within you, trust issue, trusting your own opinions, trusting your own, you know, saying to yourself, I know if I choose this cup, I know I'm gonna fuck up. I know it's gonna be the wrong cup. Maybe I should choose that one. But what if this happens and that happens? And this is the kind of talking you're doing. Um, I feel like this is, I really feel like this is internal. Even though I do know that a lot of it is from, you know, other people's words, actions that we then take on. So, you know, you're looking for spiritual help is what you're doing. You're asking for spirit to help you not just make a choice, but to even give you the energy to then do something about it. You know, it's kind of like, I wouldn't say it's kind of like hangman mode, hermit mode, but I kind of feel like you're just going into the hermit, like you are seeking answers, but there's still a lot of confusion in your mind. Your mind won't stop. Your mind won't stop. I do feel like you're going to overcome this in time. You know, I know the sun is here for you. I know that. And here also, I feel the energy of the Queen of Pentacles, as in there's something I'm missing because I'm not paying attention to it. Or maybe I don't want to see it. I don't want to face it, you know, but you gotta. I want to take one more card just on that situation. I have the Knight of Pentacles and I have the King of Pentacles. So I have to tell you, I feel this could certainly be talking about job opportunities, right? Even with the King of Pentacles, starting your own business. but yet there is some type of hmm, I don't know what I'm feeling, Scorpio. It's like I feel afraid to move ahead. I feel afraid to make a choice, but I know I have to. And I'm feeling mixed. I'm feeling for some of you it's work, and I'm feeling for some of you it's love. So for some of you, especially with this Ten of Pentacles, certainly with the King of Pentacles, with the Knight of Pentacles coming into the King of Pentacles, this is the energy of something that I have been waiting for, something that I feel will ground me and my life, secure me. So this King of Pentacles is presenting an offer. But listen, it's like a King of Pentacles presents this offer after he receives something. What does he need to receive? What's the king waiting for? What is it that he needed before he could proceed? Scorpio, okay. Did this King of Pentacles contact you directly or indirectly about a position? And are they waiting for you to send in, I want to say a resume, but why do I feel like they already have it? Because I feel like this, whatever this is going to be yours. But the King of Pentacles is waiting on you, possibly to make a decision. The King of Pentacles looks at you as someone who is grounded, whether you know that or not. So whoever this represents to you in your life, they see you as grounded, even though you may feel the complete opposite. Eight of Pentacles. So for some of you, this is certainly a job offer, and they're waiting on you. They're waiting on you. I'm saying a job offer, but this can be a million different things. This can certainly be you starting your own business. This is energy of you putting your efforts towards something that you really love, right? But it also benefits your material world. And I also feel for a few of you, you may have a presentation that is due, a draft that is due, something being due. Like it's time for me to turn it in, but I'm not ready. And I don't know. Oh my God, Scorpio, I feel like there's someone out there who's like has not even begun. One more. Three more. I have the King of Cups. Actually, what we're going to do, we're going to take it along. I have the King of Swords. Look at this. I have three kings. And then I have the Seven of Swords. So, I have three kings right here. Earth, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Cups, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. Air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I have the energy of Gemini twice. And, wow. Okay, a couple different things. So, kind of feels like the same scenario, but I feel like we're moving on, moving on to different people here, because I feel like here, it feels like the same kind of situation. Like this King of Pentacles is waiting for something from you. And for some of you, I do feel like it has to do with your emotions, opening up your emotions. So I feel like this is someone who is definitely interested in you. I just want to remind you, I have Temperance and the Sun over here. So, this makes me feel like whoever we're talking about is a very good connection. I mean, we'll see. Uh, Soul connection. Somebody ran away with something. Somebody ran away with something that belonged to them. Could be your heart, could be your mind. It's like there was some arguing and perhaps someone left, but it seems like when they left, they took more than what was theirs, whether that is physically or, again, as in taking your heart. Hmm. I feel like someone got involved with someone who presented themselves in one way for maybe a little while, maybe 5 months, and then you started to see another side of them, a more controlling side of them. It's like the facade is gone, and here they are. Narcissist? Probably. And I have to tell you why. For some reason, I feel like whoever this person is came in. Okay. There's a new show on Bravo. It's called Dirty John. I really haven't watched it, but I know what the concept is, and it is about a con man who comes in, and this woman ends up falling in love with him. Well, what she thinks is him. This is the kind of energy I'm feeling here. So someone presented themselves in a certain way, and then after a few months, and I do feel like it was months, not years, 5 to 7 months, that you started to see the real them and controlling. Not trustworthy. I don't feel like it's this king of pentacles, and I don't feel like it's the king of cups. This could certainly be your energy, because I feel like whatever's happening here, it's happening to you. I don't really see Scorpio wearing a false mask like that. I know that some do. But on a core, that's not, it's not really what you're about. So I definitely feel like this happened to you. Yeah, they definitely broke your heart here. Not just broke your heart. And this may be the same energy of the person who is sitting in their room trying to just figure this out, right? Because it's like a tornado hit you of unbelief. Here's what I need to say. if you can, let this person go far, far away. This person is karmic. For someone, I do feel like this person may have come in. You may have money, and I know that hurts, and I hate saying that stuff. And I know somebody said a comment like, "Don't say I hate it." I do hate it. I don't want to. I don't like bringing this kind of news, though. I know it's my responsibility. So, um, but I can feel your energy, and I am so sorry. Don't measure all people, and no wonder you're feeling like I just can't fucking trust myself. Hmm. Um, it's like this person was a professional. This is not their first rodeo. So don't blame yourself because I feel like most of us would have felt for it, even us who read energy. This person was good at what they did. Okay, but the moral for you is, I know it's difficult, but try to let it go. Don't blame yourself because I'm telling you, I feel like the majority of us would have fell for the same thing. If this person's still in your home, um, and you can safely ask them to leave, ask them to leave. Don't trust them. Now, is this for you? If it's for you, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, because this isn't in general here. This is to the point. And it's karmic. So, what is the lesson in there for you? I'm not really sure because spirit is definitely making me feel like I have to explain that the majority of us would have done the same thing as you, so don't have shame over this. It's karmic, and one more thing, this person, the karma will come right back to him, and I feel like it's going to come back to him quickly. To the point where, because I feel like, this has happened to multiple people. I do feel like there's one who would definitely go to jail over this. Okay, I'm going to let that be. I want to put a card between the King of Pentacles and the King of Cups. And again, for some of you, it is your energy, and others, this is you and a Scorpio. Scorpio, or, you're intuitively guided, and here is your Scorpio. So, King Cups represents having an open heart. Alright, so the Four of Pentacles, and I have the Nine of Wands. I feel like someone is involved with the King of Pentacles, male or female. And by the way, we do have the King, Queen here of Pentacles. I do feel like, as relating to a love with this King of Pentacles and Scorpio, I feel, listen, I'm feeling like this King of Pentacles is pretty, I do feel like he's pretty stable. I feel like he's pretty wise, or intelligent, you could say it that way. You may live in two separate places, like two different towns, states, countries, because I do feel like there is distance here. Scorpio, I feel like the energy is really about perhaps you were about to give up on this person, Perhaps because they are moving so slowly, right? Temperance is here, though. So what is meant to be will now be. And I also want you to remember whatever energy you're in, it's promising to lighten up, to get better and better and better and better for you. And I feel it through planetary action. I feel it through spirit, and I feel it through your own, what's the word? Kind of get up and go. Okay, anyway. I feel like someone is in a little bit of a standstill right now between this King of Pentacles and Scorpio. I'm starting to feel like this King of Pentacles is some type of spiritual, kind of feels like spiritual counsel. What do I mean by that? Well, what I mean is whoever this King of Pentacles is, I feel like he definitely receives spiritual downloads. I feel like he's spiritually guided. And I do feel like there's a Scorpio who was in waiting. Maybe you still are for this person. I'm definitely seeing growth within this King of Pentacles. And what I mean by that is I feel like this is someone who just operated out of the everyday type of life, but something, they may have lost a loved one because I feel like something changed within them where it put them on a spiritual path. And they weren't on a spiritual path at all. Something happened that then turned around and put them on this path. And I feel like what's happening for you is the energy is letting you know this. Though I do feel like you know it. Maybe you don't know if you can believe in it, and I do feel like you can here, because they also have the energy of the guardian angel. Our guardian angel would never direct the wrong person to us, right? We do have the energy of past lives. And I just have to say, with all these pentacles, for some of you, it could absolutely be someone you work with. It could be your boss. I'm feeling this King of Pentacles quite strong. And I don't know why, but I do feel like he's a leader. A leader. Could be a leader of an organization, of a business, or claims himself as a leader, something within spirituality. Okay, let's keep going. Oh, wrong deck. Alright, so we're going to move down. Let me slide back. Let's look at this Three of Swords. So we have the Devil, card of Capricorn. It's funny because I do get a lot of Capricorns who be like, why does the Devil have to represent us? You don't look at this as in a negative way, right? Because this is representing our light and our shadow. But we need both. We are both, right? And it's when we have that balance of both that life just starts becoming smooth. Things just manifest into our life in a positive way. I feel like for some of you, because this is coming over the Three Swords, so yes, it could absolutely be a Capricorn who has broken your heart. But I also feel like through this energy of feeling broken, it is causing you to, it's making you look deep. It's making you take that walk through your shadow. Look at that, the World card. So this is something you have to go through. And listen, I know you're already in the pain, right? You're already in the pain. So I feel like what it's asking you to do is look at all aspects, okay? Non-judgmental, okay? I'm just looking at the aspects. I want to bring balance back into my life. And I feel like what's going on too is someone is trying so hard to quiet down the voices, to calm the dark. This is about a new time in your life. And let me tell you something. This is about, you always have protection. But this is telling you that this period you're going into, there is a real spiritual protection here for you. And what that means to me is you're going to know that you're not alone as you begin again. Because it is showing me that divine is going to get some passion back into you. Listen, the reason why is because whatever this heartache is over, it's not that you need to forget about it. You need to absorb it. It's like that claim of saying, yes, I am broken right now. I am broken and I am asking for guidance. And I definitely feel like somebody needs to ask, like, invite your angels in. Please remember that. They cannot step in without you asking first. We have justice again. Well, it's exactly what I was talking about earlier. Balancing out both aspects of ourselves. When justice shows up in a spread, her main message is, I want to make you whole again. I want to make you whole again. And it makes sense, right? Because you are feeling very broken here. Listen, you may feel tied to someone that continuously lets you down, breaks your heart, does dramatic things to you, and trying to overcome. I also feel, if Do you feel like you're getting spiritual attacks at night? Before you go to sleep, ask your guides, your guardian angel, to help you through the night, to protect you through the night. This is protection. It's just like, I feel like someone is, having a little bit of spiritual battle at night. There may be a little fear with that too. I don't know why, but I feel like somehow, some way, okay, because this is what I'm imagining, like someone dreaming, right? Or could say having a nightmare. And I feel like, it almost feels like your higher self and someone else's, another spirit, battling in your dreams. Yet I feel you like hiding over in a corner. And I know you can do this, but it's not easy. I feel like if there's a way where you can come out of that corner, stand up in this dream, and claim that space, claim divine protection. Because I feel like there's something within this dream that if I can stand up and say I am protected, that it goes away. And I'm going to leave that there because that's about all I get of that. Okay, let's keep going. So, my beautiful Scorpios, this is about moving into the next chapter of your life. Some of you easily, and others of you not so easily. Look at this. We have the Eight of Cups, and I have the Nine of Pentacles. Beautiful. Beautiful. This is the energy of desire, going after one's desire, wanting to go after it, right? Wanting to go after it. Where do they want to go? They want to go into the Nine of Cups. What does the Nine of Cups offer them? The feeling of happiness, fulfillment. So, this is desire. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles. This is about successful self-employment. This is about guardian angel energy. A lot of times I feel like it's about epiphanies received that if we listen, we can do tremendous things with. I feel like for someone, this is like the universe saying you're protected financially. You may be doing something to help others and worrying, well, I kind of know this energy, but worrying about your own finances. But it's like, it just feels like, let it go. Let that worry go. I know that sounds easier said than done, but I have done it myself. Okay. So I feel like because of this heartache, it is that energy of not moving forward. Again, like the hangman mode, except I don't know how much wisdom someone's seeking at this point. You just want movement. So I'm seeing this Knight of Wands next to the heartache as passion coming back into your life. When I see a knight who is of action, I know that whatever energy this knight brings in, I know it will be fulfilled. Because the knight always fulfills his promise, his job, his destiny. And I feel like for someone, it's like your desire, your own desire for your own life needs to be stronger than what has happened, than your past. Some of you may also be getting some type of help to now move you forward in your own business. For those I feel like we're behind on a deadline, I feel like this is the energy coming in to help you. You got to take advantage of it though. You have to keep your desire on your own goals. And pay attention to the epiphanies you receive, because these epiphanies are exactly what will move you from this chapter to this chapter. This is a 9. This talks about cycles, right? You can look at it as like a 9-year cycle. But it is about a cycle that is preparing to close. But that only means it's going to even get better. This is also independent energy. And I do have the 10 of Pentacles up here. So for some of you, it could, because this is also about what's coming. When you think of the 9 of Pentacles, I think pregnancy. And I think of each trimester and how each trimester is so important, right, for the development, for the actual birth. I have the 10 of Cups and the Queen of Wands. Scorpio. Let's see if I can do this. 10 of Cups. Sun. Really the same energy. It really is the same energy, but what this is saying is this is not alone. This is with another. 10 of Cups energy is someone I can trust without doubt. It's not even something I think about. We don't even think about that. It just is what it is, right? Keep bringing that sun in. All right, so we have the Queen of Wands. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is someone who's very intuitive. She can definitely feel energy. This is not the energy of someone who sits back, right? She is usually in action. Usually the leader too. I don't even know what I'm clarifying. So really, we're still up here. So this is something that's coming to you, right? This is great potential when you see the Ace of Wands. This is fantastic potential. This tells me that this period that you're entering into, well, I can tell you it's going to be fruitful. Because it looks like love and money are all in place or will be. It is showing me it is the beginning, right? Doesn't mean I'm at the very beginning, but I'm still at the beginning stages. I'm at the beginning stages where I'm really building that foundation of the Ten of Cups, being proactive in my own life. Getting her done, right? You know what I feel like? No matter what's going on in my life, my work will not suffer. My passion will not dissolve. If I allow it, it will just become stronger and stronger and stronger. This is the opportunity, really, to have the kind of life we all want, right? We all want this life. It doesn't mean we all want family, like we all want to be married and have family. Most of us do. But this is a real happiness within, and the happiness within the whole family experiences. So this is your energy, first and foremost, feeling great, feeling great. Now, please, it doesn't mean every day is great. You still have ups and downs, but it is a completely different type of energy. Look at the mess. Sometimes I love a mess. Okay, let's keep going. Huh. I have the Four of Wands with the Ten of Swords. So I'm now looking at the Queen of Pentacles. Again, possible Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Perhaps perhaps you were married to this person, or that was your wish. Eight of Wands and the Five of Swords. Man, I feel a lot of mental confusion. I feel like there was a relationship here that was built on trust and love, and I do feel like you've had it had that. It, what I'm feeling right here is there were outside circumstances that got to our relationship, whether other people were meddling in it. And I'm not saying two people didn't argue back and forth. I feel like you did, probably quite a bit. But it feels like the arguing or the circumstances were outside. And I mean, literally, it feels like other people's opinions broke up our connection, came between our connection. We allowed it. We allowed it. And I think someone is getting clarity over that right now, like sitting back thinking, "Oh my God," because I feel like two people. Okay, let me try to bring this in because I feel a beautiful connection here. I feel connection definitely meant to be. I feel like in the beginning of your relationship and on, I feel like it was quite beautiful. If I could take the two of you and isolate you from the world, you would have just blossomed. But you can't do that, can you? So, friends and family, and circumstances. It's just like one after another, one after another. Taking it on and then splitting because of it. You may have split in August, October, April, May. Oh, I keep grabbing that deck. I think we'll do final clarification with the other deck because I keep accidentally wanting to grab it. I definitely see that you've split up. You know, we've gone from a 10 to a 5. Yet I do feel like there's the energy of someone, you know, here's this 10 of Cups just like, boom, standing above this message. So I do feel like, I feel like there's an opportunity to come back together. Things need to be cleared up though, right? Yet as I say that, I do feel like, both of you were able, are able, or will be able to see this for exactly what it was. Let's just keep going. Let's see. But I'm not kidding you when I tell you that this at one time was such a beautiful connection. And I don't think the love is gone. It may feel like, you know, but I have the 7 of Wands, and I have the 2 of Wands. 7, 8, 9. Somebody who's in this situation is going to hear of their ex. And I don't even know if you call him your ex, to be honest, but you're going to hear of your ex standing up for you. There is, you know, whether this is this person getting rid of like old rumors. I don't know. I feel like they're taking care of you here and kind of behind the scenes. They're doing it because they want to come back. They want you to come back to them. They are seeing, you are seeing, I feel both. You're just seeing why everything happened. One more. You know, and here's justice like popping out. Like, baby, we're going to put you whole again. Okay, one more. Because the 2 wands is the energy of, I want to do this, right? I want to do this, but I still carry a little fear because of my past. But I'm willing to put that behind me. I'm willing to put that behind me. I feel like somebody just bought a pair of UGG boots. UGG. UGG boots. Like literally just bought a pair. Whoa. Okay, that's too many cards, but we're going to take what was face up. And I have the Prince of Swords and the Death card. This is your card. So we're looking at this new beginning. The possibility of it. Let's put it that way. I do have this Ace also standing out. Ace of Wands. Take advantage of it, right? But I have to be willing to do that. Ace of Wands talks about new growth on this path. Scorpio, I feel like you're going to hear the truth. Like you are going to hear the truth of a partner that you're not with defending you. Almost like standing up for your honor. Why? Because they themselves now have clarity, or soon will have clarity. And I'm feeling Leo. For some of you, it's going to be Leo. They have clarity over these actions. And I do feel like towards the end, it was you and them, like button heads, and you couldn't come to any solution because these were outside circumstances. But maybe you started to believe them. That needs to come to an end, right? So I need to put my defenses down if I want to accept this. Hello though, you know, I have the Nine of Pentacles here, which tells me, some of you are in that independent energy. Yet with the Ace of Wands and the Ten of Cups, it doesn't have to be for long. I'm not going to say you're moving right into that Ten of Cups. You're starting at the Ace of Wands, right? Two of Wands. So this is a new journey, full of growth, full of hope. And this journey is heading towards the Ten of Cups. So that is the potential of this. It was the potential before. But now with this clarity, because I have to tell you something, if the two of you do decide to get back together, you won't let other people influence you, affect you like you did before. Lesson learned, lesson learned. I know this person has learned it, or they're in the midst of it. But it is like they're trying to clear it up. Defend your name. Defend your honor. Okay, let's keep going. I gotta pick some of these up. It's just too many. We have Justice left. And then we'll do final clarification. We have the Strength card, Leo again, and we have the Eight of Swords. So, what's Justice saying to you here? To make you whole again, right? To make you feel whole again. Now, I know this can be about divorce, court, I know all that, but right this moment, this is about you feeling whole again for your own victory. This is the energy of being trapped, self-inflicted. Why? Because there's something I don't want to look at, something I don't want to deal with. Mentally, I don't feel prepared. I feel out of sorts. Strength card is about being able to overcome this energy, have clarity of this energy. I mean, you do need to free yourself from this energy, though. This is the ability to do that, though. And I kind of love Justice being here because it's almost like she's setting you free. Like if you're in jail, it's like, okay, you're free. Maybe somebody is and they are coming out, free to leave. Now, somebody could just be being sent to jail too. Because as soon as I said jail, I feel that energy. I don't know if I'm going to get into that, but yeah, I do have the energy of somebody, I'm going to take one more card in it. That's way too many. Alright, tell me a little bit more about this. A little bit more. Something may have happened in the fall. And, somebody's just hearing. I do feel like something happened in the fall, and someone is going to a court of law. This person may have to spend a little time in jail. You can get through it. I know. I mean, how can I make someone feel better about that? I would be scared shitless, but because I've never been. Because I feel like I don't know. You'll get through it. That's all I can say. Okay. Anything else here? Six of I was gonna say wands, but Six of Swords. This is beautiful energy because this is the ability to put the hurt behind me. This is the ability to put the past behind me and just take my lessons with me. The wisdom, the collective wisdom of the lessons. This is the energy of things now getting better in one's life. Having more mental clarity. This can certainly be the energy of moving. I'm not so much picking that up other than the movement out of the Eight of Swords. The overcoming of whatever the fear is within that Eight. One more. I want to see where we're going with that Six. See where it's taking us. For some of you, it can be a solo journey, but it's that, again, is just for the time, just for that time period. Scorpio, somebody has your back. Somebody definitely has your back. Somebody is watching out for your well-being. And I have to say, you may not even know it. Now, for some, this can certainly be like spirit watching out for you. But I feel like there's someone physically watching out for you. And I don't mean like spying on you, that type of thing. I mean someone who will always have your back. And I do feel like in some way they're going to come in and help you. Whether this, again, because you're moving towards this. Unbeknownst to yourself. So here I am saying, okay, I'm just going to put my past behind me. I have learned lessons. I at least get what the lessons were meant to teach me. I can still work on that, right? And as I close out that old energy, I close it out. This new chapter begins. And then, last but not least, we have the Five of Wands again. Now, and the Ten of Pentacles again. Here's how I'm looking at it. I know what this card means, but I see the 5 that goes into the 10. And we're on the last card. I don't feel like this is about fighting at all. I feel like it's showing me that where we were, moving back into the 10. As we started, as we opened up the reading, I'm going to take one more card on that. One more. And by the way, we're on justice, so for those who've been fighting for family money, your day is coming. Like, your day in court is coming. You had your day in court. And, again, that gavel is coming down for you. Alright, tell me a little bit more. I have the 5 of Pentacles. I find this quite beautiful because I feel like this is the energy of you feeling wounded. You are wounded. You know, we all are. You know, we're like those wounded little animals. But what does an animal do? Licks his wounds and gets up. Doesn't really have a choice. Anyway, this is also about someone having your back. Someone who's going to help you out. And again, it feels a little unbeknownst to you at this point. Now, I mean, it reads like having an argument, right? Losing the fight about the home, someone having to leave. That can be the case. So, you know, here I am telling you victory, victory, victory. Well, it is victory for you. So, for some of you, even if you lose the home you're in, you will end up where you're meant to be. And you will end up with who you're meant to be, because who's ever got your back here will start showing themselves. One more. I want to know a little bit more about that person. Four of Swords. Is this someone you've been praying for? It feels like Spirit saying, listen, this is what you've been praying for, and we're sending that person in. We're going to put you in the right place at the right time, and vice versa. Help is on its way. Feeling steady, secure, safe, whole is on its way. Prayers have been answered, heard, and answered. Part of this is the ability to pick oneself up too, though, right? Even though I'm injured, I have to remember that I am truly the spirit warrior. You know, that's what I sent down. I am the spirit warrior. We all are. And when I can remember that, I can remember that part of it, it does help me lick my wound. Prayers are definitely being answered. Okay, let's pick up, whoa, a lot of cards. And we'll do final clarification. Don't feel like putting the king away. I'm going to keep the kings out for a minute. Okay. So, I'm not really going to clarify the three kings, like the three wise men. But I want final clarification. Actually, I want to give this one shuffle. Okay. Alright, final clarification. The Star. Beautiful. Card of Aquarius. This is the card of hope. This is the card of belief. Manifesting. But manifesting what is truly in my heart. You know, manifesting my soul's journey too. The Hierophant. Oh, card of Taurus. Aquarius, Taurus. We have everyone on the board at this point, just so you know. All fire, all water, all earth, and all air. This is about a higher connection. I feel like what it's doing is it's bringing peace into your heart and into your home. Nine of Wands, and I have the Two of Wands. This is about not giving up. I've come too far. I've come too far to give up now. This is about my past, this life, and many other lives, but it's about the wisdom of the journeys that I've had. You know, past lives, like, can we sit there and just remember, like, who we were? Well, some can, yeah, but, you know, we're not really meant to, so to speak. You know, we can certainly seek whatever we want, but we're born with amnesia for a reason. That doesn't mean we don't feel. We don't feel the energy, the collective energy, the wisdom. Someone is dealing with someone of past lives. Probably many. One of these kings or queens. Okay, so this is showing me something you've been wanting to manifest of a higher nature, of a more spiritual nature, of a, I don't know why I want to say this, but in God we trust. I don't know why I'm saying that. In God we trust. I mean, that's what's on the back of money. Anyway, I may have been waiting for something to happen, right? I've been maybe waiting for this connection, but this is showing me that it's in the atmosphere. Okay. Nine of Swords. Stop worrying about it, right? This is not the energy you really want to put in right now, because this is about belief here. This is about passion, moving forward, and this is about trust, trusting of oneself. This is quite the opposite. This is worrying about every step I take. Will it be right? Will it be wrong? Worrying about the person, you know, how will they treat me, this and that, where will it go? I'm overthinking, overthinking, overthinking. And what I need to do is bring myself way back to this very present moment. And only, you know, I need to live in the present moment, because here, not only am I bringing my past worry into it, but I'm worrying about the future. I'm worrying about things that haven't even happened yet. It's almost like I'm predicting that they're going to turn out bad. Okay, so be aware of that. You know, am I believing in my dreams? Am I putting my seed of intention out, but then denying it, denying it, denying it? Do I feel like everybody else has that ability except for me? These are the kind of things that are going on in your head. The Fool. The World. Wow. Scorpio. This is the energy of just letting it be. This is the energy of living in my present moment. I'm excited for my future, but there is in no way am I basing my next move on everything that's going to come. I'm just moving forward. I'm willing to say yes. Fool looking right back at the Nine of Swords. Two totally different energies. The Fool. Like, cut it out. Cut it out. Look where we're going. Cut it out. If I live in my present moment, I don't have to have all this worry, right? This worry has no place in my next chapter. That's what the Fool is telling us. To move into the next time period of our lives free and clear. Now, is it possible to move forward with no baggage? Absolutely. Is it hard to do? Absolutely. Will it stop your growth if you still have a little bit of baggage? No. It's just, how you want to look at it is like, the world keeps turning no matter what's going on in our life. So we can drudge into the next chapter, or we can just fly into the next chapter. Kind of looks like it's up to us. Being told, have hope, believe. Believe in what you're trying to manifest, what you want in your life, but not through this energy. Through this energy. Fool thinks anything and everything is possible, which it is. The fool is about to meet some very wise people along his journey. So are you. So, and what I mean by that is the right people will be put in place for you. And try to take notice of that because it's quite amazing. The right people will be put in place for you. It may be for 5 minutes. It may be for 5 years. It doesn't even matter. What Spirit's saying is just trust what is needed on this journey will be put in place. You do have to recognize it, and you won't recognize it there. But you will here. Why? Because you're in your present moment. Okay. And last but not least, I want to take a card on each of the kings. Okay. I have the 5 of Pentacles on the King of Pentacles. So, this king is here working for us, not against us. This king is a helping hand to someone, more than a helping hand. I feel like this is your other half of your spiritual team. So, when I say spiritual warrior, I feel like now I have a team, 2 people who working on the same goal. And, if there's spiritual battles, they're not going to make it with you 2. This king is definitely a helping hand for you. Major. And then we have the King of Swords, and I got the Knight of Pentacles. Now, the Knight of Pentacles had come up with the King of Pentacles before, right? And they're so close together. Knight of Pentacles is about something that is moving slow toward you, but it's something you can put your faith in. Someone may have been with this King of Swords, and you are leaving the King of Swords, and King of Pentacles may be who, yeah, because you know what? Then I have the King of Swords on the King of Cups, which is your energy, and I know not everyone's, but why am I feeling that all of a sudden? I'm feeling like here, I have someone who is with the King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, doesn't have to be, let me tell you, when the King of Swords is in reverse energy, man, they can fuck with your mind. And I do feel like someone has done it to someone, like fucking with your mind. So, like, I'm feeling Scorpio leaving this king. And I do feel like it is the King of Pentacles who is now stepping in place. And that's kind of what it feels like. King of Swords exits, King of Pentacles enters. Okay, well, I can't leave it there. You know me, I gotta know a little bit more here. Alright, so I'm looking at trustworthy energy now. So let's do one more round here. And start with the King of Pentacles, please. King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. And you know what? I feel like this King of Pentacles, this might not be for everyone in this situation, but I do feel like this King of Pentacles is also waiting for you to leave this King of Swords. And when you do, is when they come in. And I know that's not for everyone, because some of you, I don't know if you know the King of Pentacles yet. I have the Four of Cups. It's like some of you, you don't know this King of Pentacles yet. Because he is behind your back, so I don't feel like for some of you he has entered yet. And I do feel like for the majority of this, I do feel like this is someone new. At least they're presenting themselves as new, as fresh energy. Let's put it that way. Okay, one more. I know you are looking for someone stable. I have the Nine of Cups. Beautiful. I have the Two of Swords. Always a question, right? Whether, should I? And I have the Emperor. Card of Aries. Can certainly be an Aries for someone. But listen, this is what it looks like to me. So I have the Nine of Cups, right? This is now I'm living within my dreams, right? And you may not be at that point, but this is the ability to know. I just have to say, I also feel like I have the energy of someone who, I don't know why, but I feel like you're deciding between taking a job with, let's say, a company or to do something on your own. And I feel like the reason why you're thinking of you want to do something on your own, I don't feel like you're living your passion. I don't feel like you're at. Now, listen, I'm going to say this, but I feel like the job that you're at has run its course. I definitely feel like you were meant to be there. Nothing is an accident. But yet here you're standing with this because I feel like you get up in the morning, you're like, oh my God, I gotta go to work. And you come home at night and it's like, oh my God, I got like no time. And all you think about is like, oh, I gotta work again tomorrow. You have the ability to change that. And, you're real bored in your life. I mean, there's a real sense of boredom in your life, and you know this. But there's a decision. So you have to decide between the company or doing. Now, listen, it could be another company, but you're just not feeling satisfied where you're at. So you have a decision here. I want to look a little deeper. What this is showing me is if you have a passion towards something, it's the ability now to go after. We've had that energy for at least 4 good months where it was about pushing us to start living our desires. And listen, we may be getting that final push before 2019. So if you feel that, listen to it and, make some decisions about your life. Also, I feel like this decision here, yes, I know money is so important, but I feel like, I don't know, I feel like you can do this. You can do this. See if anything else wants to come out on that. No. And I know why nothing else came up, because it's a personal choice, right? But the energy's there for you. What are you going to do? And listen, you feel it in your gut. You'll feel it in your gut. And it's that feeling, and then don't overthink it. Okay? But I know you have a sense of real boredom right now. And, I mean, you just don't like your job. You know, and it does feel like it's run its course. And that's probably why this energy is opening up for you. Okay. I know, am I ever going to end your reading? Well, not until we have clarity. Alright, so I'm just moving over a little bit. Hermit, card of Virgo. There's that Eight of Swords again. Look at that, and the Magician. You know, if you know Tarot, if you know the cards, I wouldn't even have to speak here. It's just showing us our way out. When we're in this energy of not being able to do something, not being able to move forward, fear of whatever it is. How do I overcome that? Spiritually. Seeking spiritual answers. This is the card of seeking. I'm seeking help here. Clarity. But when I look at the Hermit, I also know when you go into the Hermit, in the Hermit mode, you do come out with that wisdom that you were seeking. The ability to then move on. And this is the perfect example. And then, hello, the Magician. The Magician reminds us that everything we need to be successful in life is within us. Just like I was talking about the Fool, and how people were going to be put in your place, just like the Fool. Well, hello, the Magician is the first card, the first energy that shows up for you once you free yourself. Listen, this is the ability to manifest. I am. I am. I am. This is the ability to feel not just my human self, but my spiritual self, my soul. This is a great feeling, and I love seeing this for you, because you're moving into this energy with spiritual clearing. Spiritual help is all through here. Spiritual protection. I have to ask, and you receive it. I have to seek, and you will receive it. And once you emerge, everything is possible again. I'm going to leave it there, because I feel like this is talking about your whole reading. I really do. Whatever the reason we're in here, it's clear as day showing us how to free ourselves from it. It starts with the inner journey. And then the strength of the Magician, who you are. You are the Magician. I'm going to leave it there. Though I do, I didn't do an oracle card for you, though I do have them. So I know this is going to be long, but I do want to do one for you. So excuse me one second. And yes, I know my socks don't match my pants. Okay. We're going to do, this is the new deck I got, The Universe Has Your Back. These are oracle cards. I'm sure by now you heard the story of how these came to me. Do that. Knock any energy out. It doesn't belong in my left hand. Knock with your right. We'll do one more. My beautiful Scorpios. Well, you got 3. I'm going to take them. There's no book with these, by the way. Everything's right on the card, which I like. So let's see, the first one. The presence of love will always cast out fear. The presence of love will always cast out fear. It looks like a beautiful full moon. Cancer full moon's coming up. Hope is a conduit for miracles. Hope. Hope is what brings us miracles. You've got the star. That's the card of hope. Thank you, universe, for helping me see beyond the limits of fear. Thank you for expanding my perceptions so that I can see what is the highest good. Let me read that one more time. Thank you, universe, for helping me see beyond the limits of fear. Thank you for expanding my perceptions so that I can see what is of the highest good. Well, each and every one of those fit. And that does sound like it should be the last card. Hope. The presence of love will always win against fear. The presence of love will always cast out fear. My vibes speak louder than my words. How true. My vibes speak louder than my words. Scorpio. I love you guys so much. Again, please excuse that your reading's being done on a bed without the bowl and all that, but hey, we got to go with the flow, right? And I kind of needed this, so, and I rather enjoyed it. Thank you. Just thank you for allowing me to be a part of your life. I love you guys. I'm so glad I found you guys. I'm so glad we have connected. It just makes me feel so loved, and I hope that I'm doing the same back for you. Thank you for all your subscribes. I'm kind of blown away where I'm at. It still amazes me. But at the same time, I got to realize I put in the work. Thank you for sticking with me and watching my growth, because many of you have been there in the beginning with me, and let's face it, my YouTube videos are night and day. Thank you for your beautiful, beautiful donations. I truly couldn't keep the channel alive without them, and I do, I just want you to know that I do pay it forward also. I just love you guys. Have a happy holiday. Please look out for those who may be going through, like myself, a holiday without a loved one that was normally there. Whatever the case, just let people know that you're there for them through the holidays. I love you guys so much. Thank you for allowing me to be me. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.